Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. Today is going to be a preview video for Game Week 28. I know it's a little bit early, but I thought I'll create this video now because I want to create another video around Wednesday talking about some of the best transfer options for the blank Game Week 28. And as you can see, instead of Saturday, the deadline is on a Friday afternoon. So try your best to hold your transfer as long as you can. There might be some early news on the team lineup for Norwich versus Leicester City. And we need to gain as much information as possible for the Saturday games. And another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the teams that are blanking is Manchester City and Arsenal, and Aston Villa and Sheffield United. So any of these players that you have in your team won't play in Game Week 28, but they will be returned to you in Game Week 29. This video is sponsored by OneFootball, an app that is free to download on iOS and Android devices. This app will definitely help you out with FPL and also the Champions League fantasy football. You'll be able to follow your favorite teams, find out the latest news, live scores, highlights, transfers, stats, and many, many more. So if you're interested, there will be a link in the description below. Thank you. So yeah, let's go through my team for Game Week 27 and see how well they performed. The game hasn't updated yet, and I can tell you that I've still got two more players left. That's Trent Alexander-Arnold and my captain Salah. So hopefully they'll do well. But I can tell you that I got 36 points. I was around 285,000, and now I'm around 235k, which is fantastic. The overall average is 27.29, which is fantastic. So I am above the average, and I cannot believe it. This game week has been weird. I don't know where the points are coming from, and I think this game week has been terrible for a lot of weeks. But I did say that the next coming game weeks, I think my team will do well, and actually they did well. Well, Aubameyang saving me here, but still did well, and I'm looking really good for Game Week 28 and Game Week 29, which is fantastic. So anyways, let's go through the team. And as you can see, Ryan in goal with 2. Now, I did tell you guys that I'm not expecting my goalkeeper to keep a clean sheet. I don't think there's been enough goalkeepers that has been performing really well. And you know what, I might actually change him. I might just get like Edison. If there's that double game week that a few people's talking about that could happen in Game Week 29 for Manchester City, then I might actually bring in Edison and remove Ryan. But we'll see. That's why I'm trying to hold my transfer as long as possible. Next up is Stevens. As you can see, 6 points. Now, I did say that a player like this being this cheap, if he can bring some kind of returns, that's going to be a massive bonus. And that's what's happened. Southampton beating Aston Villa 2-0. To be honest with you, Southampton has so many chances. And yeah, we need to look at all of the Aston Villa's fixtures and just go with the teams that are playing against them. Because they just conceding a lot of shots. And that's going to give our players that are against them a lot of chances to get some returns. Trent didn't play yet. Next up is Lundstrom. Now, I know that he has lost his place in the team. I just took a gamble and I wanted to play him. I mean, if we look at the bench players didn't even return. So, yeah, I went with that gamble. I played him. You know, if he did play, then maybe he would have had a chance. But, yeah, these things can happen. And I totally understand there's been a lot of frustration in the comments telling me to get rid. I know that his place is lost. And I just wanted to, you know, give him his final kind of run within my team. So I did tell you guys that I was thinking to bank the transfer or make this transfer that I was thinking about. That was removing Lundstrom or Rico for Bolly, and it worked. He kept another clean sheet. As you can see, 3 back-to-back clean sheets. I kind of went for a different Wolves player. I went with Bolly thinking that, you know, he is probably the one that is more nailed on than any of those players. And, you know, he's a player that could get some returns, and he did. And he has been returning since he's come back from the injury. And these fixtures are really good for Wolves to keep continuing these clean sheets that they keep having. So, really good move from me by removing Rico that didn't even play at all. And I didn't even expect that to happen. Adama Traore here, just 1 point. I don't know what's happening with him. I don't know why he's not playing. I think he will play against Tottenham, so I'm hoping that he does, because I desperately need him to play. But it's frustrating. It's frustrating to see this happening from a player that could get some returns. So yeah, I'm just hoping that he will. If he doesn't, then I gotta get rid, because he's not helping my team at all. Kevin De Bruyne, player that I'm never going to get rid. Only 3 points. Could have had a couple of chances. Hopefully that he will be on penalties. Like Manchester City, I don't know why they're not giving Kevin De Bruyne the chance to take these penalties. And if he does, then oh my god. And Salah as my captain. Just went for that safe pick. Hopefully he does bring some returns so I can kind of maintain the rank that I have right now. Jamie Vardy with 2. He had a couple of chances. He nearly scored, hit the post. So there was a chance there. And really good fixtures for him after this game. That's why a lot of FPL managers are looking at bringing in Jamie Vardy, because of these fantastic fixtures. Hopefully that they will turn and the form will be back on them. Ings, who broke Ings? I mean, he hasn't been returning lately. I don't know what's happened. Who did this? Hey, put your hand up if you broke Ings, because he's blanked again. But the fixtures are looking good for him, and there's a number of chances for him to get some returns. And Aubameyang, not 10 but 13 points, because he's going to get those additional bonus too. 2 goals, fantastic. It's just what I needed. Oh man, it feels so good. Oh, you can see like how much in ranks that I can jump. If I bring in a player that just returns like this, it's just gonna get me up to those ranks that I need. I'm trying to get into the top 100k, and then we'll see what happens from there. I still got my wild card. I still got my bench boost. I still got my free hit. So there is a lot of chances to gain. So we'll see. We will see. Fingers crossed. I think game week 28, I think I will still get a green arrow. Oh, hopefully I will. I'll go through my team in a sec. And my bench, Madison and Suyuncu and Canswell 2-2-2. So yeah, decent game week in a game week that wasn't that fun. If I look at some of these fixtures here, Sunday was a place where a lot of people got some returns. I mean, Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison still performing. Jimenez scoring. And Manchester United, Fernandes here on penalties. This is a fantastic pick now. 2 assists, 1 goal, and on penalties. And cheap, like 8.1 is really reasonable. I mean, a lot of people's got Song to kind of deal with. You know, they want to replace him. And there we go. There's a fantastic option there. But anyways, let's go through the team. So as you can see, the bench, we've got Lundstrom. So let me just do this so you guys can see who I got. So I got Lundstrom, Kevin De Bruyne, and Aubameyang on the bench. As you can see, they got no fixtures. They got nothing for game week 28. So yeah, I'm pretty much set up for the blank game week 28. Now, some of our players here might not have the best fixtures, but they got a chance to play. And I got a really good chance to actually get a green arrow because of this 11 players that I have. But I feel like if I make maybe one more transfer, I could make this team really strong for the blank game week 28. So I'm going to go through some of my transfer options. But if we look at this team right now, got Ryan in goal against Crystal Palace. I mean, a good fixture for Brighton, but I mean, like I said before, I doubt my goalkeeper is going to bring me any clean sheet. Next up is Stevens against West Ham. Samson's got a really good chance to go there and get some returns against West Ham. Trent against Watford. Most of my players are actually playing away, so that might be a little bit of a problem here. Bolly against Tottenham. Now, we all know Tottenham striker problems. And this is a great opportunity for Wolves to actually keep a clean sheet here. Sionchu, I will be playing him against Norwich away. I think this will be a difficult match because Norwich plays really well at home. We're just going to hope. There's a lot of hope here. And, you know, this could be a fixture that Leicester City needs to kind of get on form. Madison as well here. Jamie Vardy. A lot of FPL managers are looking at Leicester City players. They know that they've got a really good fixture lineup for them to kind of get on form. Now, I know there's a lot of... I read a lot of comments telling me to remove Leicester City players, but I just had a lot of other problems to deal with within my team. And right now, there might be the best options to kind of pick from for the next coming game weeks. Cantwell, I doubt that he's going to get some return, so I might need to make a transfer to get a strong 11. Ings, I mean, Southampton, I spoke about how well they're playing. Great chance for them. And yeah, Jamie Vardy here, and probably Salah is going to be my captain. I'm actually thinking to captain Ings, but we'll see. And if we look at the substitutes, I've got Aubameyang, I've got Kevin De Bruyne and Lundstrom. Now, I could remove Aubameyang. It's a bit difficult now because he scored in his last game. He scored 2 goals on today's game. So, I mean, if we look at Arsenal's fixtures, West Ham at home, that's a great captain option there. And the fixtures after that, it's actually not too bad. And, you know, if I do remove him, because I don't have any value on him, if I do remove him, I can bring in Firmino or Raul Jimenez, and I will have a really strong team. Now, if I bring Firmino or Raul Jimenez, I think these are fantastic options. Let's just have a quick look. So, I can do that with no problems. And, you know, if we do find out that Manchester City's postponed fixtures are moved onto maybe game week 29, then I might just hold Aubameyang for now and kind of like set myself up for the double game week that might happen for Manchester City. But we will see. You know, we don't know what's going to happen. So let's just bring in Jimenez here, and, you know, okay, a difficult fixture against Tottenham, but they play really well against the big sides, and a really good fixture in game week 29. I could even activate my wildcard in game week 30, free hit in game week 31. These are just possibilities. These are just ideas. Or I might wildcard in game week 32. Things like this is what I'm thinking about right now. But for now, game week 28 and game week 29, I've got to sort it out. I don't know what I'm going to do in game week 30, but it's always good to kind of look at least a few steps ahead. Or I could just bring in Firmino like this. I still have the money. I still got 1.6. As you can see, really good fixture. Well, not against West Ham, because if I bring him in game week 28 against Watford away and then Bournemouth at home. So, yeah, decent picks here for me. And I got 1.6. Example, let's just say Manchester City, you know, they get a double game week in game week 29. Then I'll just remove Ryan and bring in Edison like this. Where is he? There we go. I mean, why not? Why not? And if I'm going to be wildcarding, you know, soon, then I can make those adjustments and just fix all those problems. And this is a good problem anyway. I doubt that Ryan's going to keep a clean sheet anyway. And if you look at Manchester City, you know, they kept a couple of clean sheets in the last couple of games, as you can see. 7, 6, 6 here as well. It's not too bad. Anyways, those are my thoughts. I don't want to remove Kevin De Bruyne. I feel like I need him. But if I do remove Kevin De Bruyne, I will bring Bruno. There we go. Like this. Then I'll play 2 up front, 4 in the midfield, play 4 at the back. That's not too bad as well. Or I could just remove Lundstrom. Now this is the problem. If I remove Lundstrom and I bring in a player, example, I'll just bring in anything. It doesn't really matter. Let's just bring in another player that plays. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players that plays. And if I'm bringing a player like, I don't know, let's just say I'm bringing in Lascelles. There we go. I'll play him in Game Week 28. And I'm going to be tempted to play him in Game Week 29 and 30. So, but do I really want to change my formation to a 5 at the back? That's the problem here. My formation will change a little bit, and I don't want to do that. I think the formation that I have right now with a 4-3-3 is looking good. It's looking good. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a fantastic game week. I know it's been a little bit poor for a lot of people out there. I had a green arrow. Did you have a green arrow or red one? Let me know in the comments below. I think that I'm going to get another green arrow in Game Week 28 and even Game Week 29. That's how I feel. I feel like this team could push me up a little bit more in those ranks. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope this video helped you guys. Subscribe if you're new and smash that like button. And see you guys next time. See ya.